Morning everyone, how are you? My name is Dawn, for those of you who don't know me. I am based in Ireland because I've had a few people ask where am I based. I'm based in Ireland, in County Meath. But you can contact me through any of the social media outlets or on my website, dawnstarot.com. I would really appreciate it if you could follow and share on all the social media stuff. I'd really appreciate it. Right, so for today, okay, I'm doing the daily guidance site, and I'm using my John Holland, the Spirit Messages deck, okay? So, now, I hope you are all well. Energies kind of feel a bit stagnant today, but I think it's just like, just a bit, you need to shake it up a bit, get outside and go have some fresh air, or go for a long bath, go for a big shower, things that will kind of get your blood flowing again almost. And maybe get off the social media for a little while, get out, get away from the television, get away from the computer screens, and actually kind of go and do something physical that'll kind of get your blood pumping, and you'll feel better for it, okay? Now, okay, so for today's card, trust. Okay, that's it there. Trust. Okay. While your logical mind is dictating a supposedly clear direction, your soul's inner guidance is urging you to follow an alternative path. The logical path may be one that you consider safe and more familiar, but you could be missing out on boundless opportunities and so much more. Okay. Sometimes in life we're plonked at a T-junction, okay, and you have a choice to make, and it's either A for familiar or B for strange or different, or that type of scenario. In these types of scenarios, okay, like your logical mind is like literally urging you and forcefully pushing you down the familiar road, regardless of how you know that that's going to turn out, and how you know all the posts and all the potholes and twists and the turns in the road. All this, okay, but your whole mind is like, no, it's screaming out, no, you have to go down this road, you have to go down. But then all your other feelings, all your intuition and your soul and your whole spirit is like, no, don't do it to yourself and go down this road. This is where you need to start trusting your soul and trusting you as a divine spiritual being. You need to trust yourself. You need to step outside of this circle that you've built around yourself, knowing that it's going to come back to the little chinks that have always been there, and stop it. Stop the chink as soon as you can feel it, just like coming along, or just after happening, because then you've it's the straw that broke the camel's back, essentially. So trust, okay? Like you've built this circle. Sorry, off topic. You've built this circle. You know all the chinks. You know that's going to come back to A, B, C, D. Yeah, the whole alphabet, all the numbers, infinity. You know it's going to come back to it. So why are you not trusting yourself enough to step out of this circle and this cage that you built around yourself to do something that your soul is screeching for you to do? Okay, I'm getting very frustrated. But you need to start trusting yourself, okay? You are a divine spiritual being. You have like thousands of years and thousands of lives of knowledge. So why do you keep doing this to yourself? It's not fair. It's not fair on you. It's not fair on you. It's not fair on anybody else. It's not fair on whatever the case is, whatever the situation or issues are. But it's not fair on you. And I'm not trying to say you have to sit down and be a full-on pity party and poor me. What I'm saying is you need to start loving and trusting yourself enough to step out of your cage, step out of this little circle that you've built around yourself, this protective cocoon, because it's not protective. You're still getting hurt. So start trusting yourself. See the way it's got this here. That's your circle, and this is your light, and this is it all going up. This is where you need to start trusting. You need to start kind of welcoming the universe, and and kind of like, right, well, for change to happen, everything must change. And that's really important, especially when you're doing things that are constantly kind of coming back. Like, if you know in your heart, and your soul that you can change things, change them. Okay, I'm not saying that you have to step outside of everything. Like, if you fully believe and fully trust that things can change, then you work away. Okay, that's fine. If you fully trust and fully know in your heart of hearts and your soul that things can change, that's fine. Then it's not a cage. It's just a circle that needs to be, I don't know, a straightened line, I suppose, or whatever. But there's a difference. Okay, there's a difference. And if you feel that things can't change, then that becomes a cage. And that's when you have to open it up and spread your wings and literally go down the other road. Okay? And for some people, it's really, really difficult because it's like their safe haven. You know, it's where they mind themselves and protect themselves in this cocoon of pain, essentially. Because perhaps, and I don't mean to be patronising, but perhaps you don't know anything else. Or maybe you do, but it's that kind of the safety of it. It's where you revert back to. It's where your inner child goes to I don't know, to feel, to be familiar. And as soon as you start stepping outside your comfort zones, that's when it's kind of like you're doing great and it's all great and the circle is wonderful. And then you step outside it and it's a bit different. So it's like, oh, straight back to reverting back to who and what and when. Okay, that's not good for you as a person, as an individual, and it's not good for your inner child, and it's not good for your whole being, your whole spiritual self. So something has to change, and only you can change these things. And you need to stop stopping yourselves and kind of being like, yeah, but, hang on a second, yeah, but nothing. Okay, enough is enough. Stand up and mind yourself. Look after you. Look after your inner child. Hold their hand and hug them and let them know that they are safe. Let them know that life works out for them, you know, that things will be okay. And apart from all that, you know, that's a different issue. That's for other people. But the trusting your logical mind needs to turn off sometimes. Sometimes the logical mind goes into overdrive and then it becomes this huge, ginormous force field. And you're left kind of like absolutely brainwashed in senses. But it's, your logical mind sees it as, you know, logical. It is what it is. It's logical. Whereas your soul sees this never-ending the possibilities and the opportunities ahead. So you need to start trusting. Trust yourself. Trust your soul. Trust your spiritual self. Trust the universe. Trust that the spirit and your family and friends in the spirit world, and just trust more. Okay, like, love yourself enough to trust yourself. Okay, well, thank you so much. That is the card there. Just actually, sorry, before I finish, the card is completely green as well. Okay, and green, as we all know, is for healing. So perhaps this is something for some people to do with their healing as well, that they need to heal different things to build back up trust. I know some people don't believe in giving second chances and things like this, but maybe it's your logical mind and it's not your soul. Maybe, like, I'm not saying it's for everybody. I'm not for 1 second, but because I just picked up on it, I know that there's a few people watching that they know what I'm talking about, that trust can be rebuilt and that healing can take place. But it's whether or not the person, you as an individual, and the other person or the other people or the situation warrants that. And if it will, if you know in your soul and you trust that it's going to be okay, then it may be. Just don't bury your head in the sand. Okay, well, that's it there. Trust. Thank you all so much, and I hope you have a great day, and please come back again tomorrow. I'm actually going to do hopefully the video up on Facebook for the free readings and things like that as well. Okay, well, thank you all so much, and I hope you have a great day. Take care. Bye.